Hi, I'm Dr. Roger Levin, and I'm speaking to you today from Levin Group's headquarters in Baltimore, Maryland. I am really excited to have this short conversation with you, and our subject, I'm going to get right into it, is practice analysis. Several years ago, Levin Group recognized that there was a huge need to analyze practices before jumping into a consulting experience. And for practices that have never been to one of our two-day orthodontic seminars where you get a chance to self-evaluate, practice analysis has become critical. Practice analysis is by understanding where you are today. We call that current state. You can't get to the future state where you'd like to be in 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years unless you know where you start. And where you start needs to be evaluated by a practice analysis. So being a very large consulting firm has some advantages. We had the resources to invest in a department of people we call practice analysts. These are people who look at practices and analyze key data. For example, let's look at a few targets. Are you closing 90% of the new patients who come to your practice? Are you collecting 99% of all money owed to your practice in less than 30 days? Do you have 98% of your patients scheduled at all times? Do you have less than a 2% overdue D-bond rate? These are 4 of the targets that Levin Group recommends that we analyze out of about 20 key targets when we perform a practice analysis. Practice analysis is about 4 things. In the business world, it's referred to as SWOT. SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The goal of a practice analysis is not to create massive, boring reports that nobody ever reads, but to really understand what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your opportunities, and what are your threats. In a world where most orthodontic practices are growing very slowly and are challenged because there's more traditional and non-traditional competition than ever before, practice analysis is critical. It allows you to know where you stand. It's sort of like making a diagnosis of the patient before jumping into treatment. So we have a new saying at Levin Group the last few years that all management change begins with analysis. Those who analyze, understand their situation, their current state, and make the best plans from a consulting and systems standpoint to reach their future state, which is our goal with every client. Our goal is to help the client reach their goals. So, practice analysis, that's the place to start if you're at all serious about making positive changes in your practice. Thank you for spending this short time on this short conversation with me. If you'd like more information, go to levingroup.com, hit the Ortho tab, and then hit the Ortho Resource Center tab. We are building the largest orthodontic resource center in the world today for practice management, and we'd love you to go there and learn more. I wish you continued luck and success.